Hello students, today we discuss about the 9th standard English first lesson, The Enchanted Pole, written by C. Rajagopalachari. In this lesson, we learned about the 5 brothers. They told them the Pandavas. In the lesson, the enchanted pole. Enchanted means under a magic spell. Enchanted means under a magic spell. Pool means a small area of water. So that small area of water under a magic spell, that is the enchanted pole, written by C. Rajagopalachari. Now about the author. Open your textbook, page number 22. About the author. Chakravarti Rajagopalachari, popularly known as Rajaji, was a great patriot. So he was popularly known as Rajaji, and he was a great patriot and a great politician and also a thinker. He wrote many books like Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, Ramayana and Mahabharata. In this extract or in this lesson adopted from a Mahabharata. In the Mahabharata, the Pandavas lost everything in the game of dice to the Kauravas. So the Pandavas lost everything in the game of dice. Dice means Kannadalli pagade anta ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, pagade ಆಟ ಅಂತ. And had lived in forest for 12 years. During this period they had to constantly move from place to place. In this period for 12 years they moved constantly, means always moved from place to place for safety and to meet their daily needs. So on that 12 years the Pandava brothers always moved for search for the safety and the daily needs. One day in the 12th year, the Pandava brothers wandered deep into the forest to pursuit of a deer. So one day, the 12th year, the Pandava brothers to walk deep into the forest because of search of a deer. This is the introduction. Now the lesson will continue. We loudly read the lesson. You listen carefully. The sun was hot overhead, and the 5 brothers grew more and more weary and thirsty. Yudhishthira sat down under a tree to rest and said to Nakula, "Brother, climb that tree and see whether there is any pool or a river nearby." Nakula climbed the tree, looked around and said, "At a little distance I see water plants and cranes. There must certainly be water there." Yudhishthira sent him to fetch some water to drink. Nakula was glad when he got to the place and saw that there was a pool. He was very thirsty himself and so thought of quenching his thirst first before taking water in the quiver for his brothers. But no sooner did he dip his hand in the transparent water, he heard a voice which said, "Stop, Nakula, do not drink. This pool belongs to me. O son of Madri, answer my questions and then drink the water. Nakula was surprised but carried away by his insatiable thirst, and heedless of the warning, he knelt down and began to drink the water. At once he began to feel terribly drowsy, and he fell down to all appearance dead. When Nakula did not return for a long time, Yudhishthira sent Sahadeva to see what the matter was. Sahadeva also ignored the warning. He drank the water and at once dropped down. See whether the brothers had met danger. Arjuna went swiftly. He saw his brothers lying dead near the pool. Heartbroken with grief, he wanted to avenge their deaths. However, he too was overwhelmed by monster's thirst, which compelled him towards the fatal pool. So, these three paragraphs, you find the new words. Yes, you told some new words. So, weary, thirsty, sat down, to fetch, quench, weaver, transparent, and etc. So now we learn this lesson. The sun was hot overhead. And the five brothers grew more and more weary and thirsty. So, five brothers. So, who was the five brothers? Like Pandavas. Yudhishthira, Bhima, Arjuna, Nakula and Sahadeva. You watch many TVs in serial like Star Savarna, Deya, Mahabharata. So, you watch that serial. So, you find out the five brothers, what did they do? So the five brothers grew more and more weary and thirsty. So weary means tired. They was very tired because they go to the deep into the forest for search or follow to the deer. That's why they were very tired and thirsty. Thirsty means feeling to drink. So they were very feeling to drink, means bayarike. Yudhishthira sank down under a tree because of they were very tired. They sank down means sat down under the tree and take a rest and said to Nakula. So what he said, brother, climb that tree and see whether there is any pool or river nearby. So, Yudhishthira told his youngest brother Nakula, climb that tree and see whether there is any pool or river nearby because they were very thirsty. Nakula climbed the tree, looked around. So, when Yudhishthira told Nakula go to and climb that tree and looked around and said, at a little distance, far away, that little distance, I see water plants and cranes. I see water plants and cranes means some birds. There must be certainly to be water there because of where that the water plants and cranes there must be a water. That's why Nakula told his brother Yudhishthira, some little distance I saw some plants and cranes. Yudhishthira sent him to fetch some water to drink. So, to fetch means to bring. So, when Nakula told him there is some little distance, there is something a water. So Yudhishthira sent him to fetch some water to drink. Nakula was glad when he got to the place. So when Nakula reached that place, he was very happy. He was very glad. Glad means happy. He was very happy because he saw that there was a pool. He was very thirsty. He was also very thirsty himself, and so thought of quenching his thirst first. Quench means to satisfy. What is satisfied? Feeling to drink. So he drank the water and satisfied his thirst first, and water in the quiver for his brothers. So after they get some water to their 4 brothers. But no sooner did he dip his hand. When he dipped his hand in the transparent water, means clear water. Transparent means clear. In that clear water, he dipped his hand. He heard a voice. When he dipped his hand, he heard a voice which said, "Stop, Nakula, do not drink. This pool belongs to me. O son of Madri, answer my questions and then drink the water." This voice, unseen voice, invisible voice, he heard when he drank the water. So, what did it say? "O son of Madri," or "Stop, Nakula, do not drink. You can't drink. You do not drink that water because that pool belongs to me. You first answer my questions and then you drink the water." Nakula was surprised to heard that voice. He was very surprised, but carried away. Deep thirsty, because of he was very thirsty by his intense thirst. Intense means he was very thirsty. And heedless of the warning. So he noticed that warning. He knelt down and began to drink the water. He not listened that voice. He knelt down and began to drink the water. At once he began to feel terribly drowsy. Drowsy means sleepy. When he drank the water, he was terribly sleepy feeling. Terribly drowsy, and he fell down to all appearance dead. Appearance dead means to be dead. When he drank the water, he was terribly drowsy and fell down. When Nakula not returned for a long time, Yudhishthira sent him to bring the water, but Nakula did not return for a long time. Yudhishthira sent Sahadeva to see what the matter was, because of the Nakula did not return back. That's why he sent the another brother Sahadeva. Sahadeva also ignored the warning. When Sahadeva reached the pole, he heard same voice, and because he was also very thirsty, so he ignored the warning. He drank the water, same as Nakula do. He also drank the water and at once dropped down. When Sahadeva go to pole and drank the water, and he was also fell down or fall down near the pool. When Sahadeva too failed to return, Nakula did not return, then Sahadeva go to there, and Sahadeva also did not return. Yudhishthira sent to Arjuna. Yudhishthira sent to Arjuna to see whether the brothers had met with any danger, because of Nakula and Sahadeva did not return back. That's why they came very danger on that place. That's why Yudhishthira sent to Arjuna. Arjuna went swiftly. Swiftly means very fastly. He very fast go to there. He saw his brothers lying dead near the pool. Because of they did not ignore the voice, they go to drink the water and appearance to dead. That brothers had seen the Arjuna. Arjuna's heart broken with grief. Arjuna's heart broken with grief. He was feeling very sad because of their brother fell down near the pool. He wanted to avenge their deaths. So he wanted to avenge means punish somebody who caused that situation on that person. They had to be punished. That's why he was avenged to their deaths. However, he too was overwhelmed. Overwhelmed means strong emotion. Which is emotion? He was also very thirsty and he was also very tired. He was also able to drink the water. So that strong overwhelmed by the monster's thirst, which compelled him towards the fatal pool. So he was also very thirsty. So he was also forcefully go to the pool and drank the water. He drank to try to drink the water. So this is the 3 paragraph. So tomorrow we will continue for further lessons. Thank you. Good morning, students. Yes. In last period or previous period, we learned or we discussed in the English first lesson The Enchanted Pool, written by C. Rajagopala Chari. So this is the historical scene in the Mahabharata. We already learned or seen in the serial also. In this lesson, the Pandava brothers pursuit of a deer and go to the deep of the forest, and there they were very thirsty. That's why the Yudhishthira told Nakula, Sahadeva and Arjuna to bring the water. So Nakula went to bring the water, but he did not return as early as possible. And then Yudhishthira sent to Sahadeva. Sahadeva also did not return. And again he sent to Arjuna. Arjuna go to the place or the pool. He saw there their brothers fell in near the pool like a dead. So he ignored that, and he was also very thirsty, and he tried to drink the water. So this is the previous class history. So shall we now continue the second part of this lesson? So I will read aloud. You can listen carefully to the pronunciation of the word. Yes. Paragraph number 4. Again, the warning voice was heard. Answer my questions before you drink the water. This bowl is mine. If you disobey me, you will follow your brothers. Arjuna became very angry. He cried, "Who are you? Come and stand up to me, and I will kill you." He shot sharp arrows in the direction of the voice. The invisible laughed in scorn and said, "Your arrows can't touch me." Arjuna wanted to destroy this unseen thief, but first he had to quench his terrible thirst. So he drank water and also fell down dead. After another anxious wait, Yudhishthira turned to Bhima. "Dear brother, even Arjuna, the great hero, hasn't returned. Something terrible must have happened to our brothers. Please find them quickly." Bhima hurried away without another word. Like Arjuna, Bhima also did not heed the warning and drank water eagerly, glaring around in defiance, and instantly his great strength seemed to slip from him like a garment, and he also fell dead among his brothers. Puzzled and worried that his brothers had not returned, Yudhishthira himself proceeded in the direction his brothers had taken. When he came near a pool, he saw his 4 brothers lying on the ground. To all appearance dead, he was shocked. He got into the pool to quench his thirst. At once the voice without form warned him, "Your brother died because they did not heed my words and do not follow them. Answer my questions first and then quench your thirst. This bowl is mine." Yudhishthira knew that these could be none other than the words of Yaksha, and guessed what had happened to his brothers. He saw a possible way of redeeming the situation. He said to the bodiless voice, "Please ask your questions." The voice put questions rapidly, one after another. It asked, "What makes the sun shine every day?" Yudhishthira replied, "The power of God." "What rescues man in danger?" Yudhishthira quickly answered, "Courage." "What is more nobly sustaining than the earth?" Yudhishthira replied, "The mother who brings up the children." "What is faster than wine?" "Mine." Yudhishthira replied. "What befriends a traveler?" "Learning." "Who is the friend of one who stays at home?" "The wife." Who accompanies a man in death?" "Dharma." That alone accompanies the soul in its solitary journey after death. Which is the biggest vessel? The earth, which contains all within itself, is the greatest vessel. What is happiness? Happiness is the result of good conduct. What is that abounding by which man becomes loved by all? Pride. For abounding that, man will be loved by all. What is the loss which brings joy and not sorrow? Anger. Giving it up, we will no longer be subjected to sorrow. What is that by giving up which man becomes wealthy? Desire. By getting rid of it, man becomes wealthy. What makes one a real Brahmana? It is birth, good conduct, or learning. Answer decisively. Birth and learning do not make one a Brahmana. Good conduct alone does. However learned a person may be, he will not be Brahmana if he is a slave to bad acts. What is the greatest wonder in the world? Every day men see creatures depart to Yama's abode, and yet those who remain seek to live forever. This verily is the greatest wonder. So, in this paragraph, you read silently and find out the difficult word on those paragraphs. As student, you told some difficult words you had read. So in those difficult words, there will be given some meaning on your textbook of glossaries. So we continue to explain this lesson. Again the warning voice was heard. So when Arjuna also ignored the voice, he was also very thirsty. That's why Arjuna go to drink the water. So when he go to the near the water, he also heard a voice. So answer my questions before you drink the water. Answer my questions first before you drink the water. The same voice in previous Nakula and Sahadeva also heard the same voice. This pole is mine, because this enchanted pole is mine. If you disobey me, here one word, disobey. This is the antonyms or prefixes. Yes, disobey, obey. So dis is the prefix word. So if you disobey me, you will follow your brothers. If you did not heed my voice or my questions, or you did not give the answer of my questions, you can also follow your brothers. Arjuna became very angry. So because he was the bravest man, that's why when he heard that voice, he was very angry. He cried out like this, "Who are you? Come and stand up to me and I will kill you." So Arjuna told the unfew voice or invisible voice, "Who are you? Come with me. I will definitely kill you." So he shot sharp arrows in the direction of the voice. So he readied his arrows to direction of the voice. So which direction he heard the voice, that direction he readied his arrows to kill that person. "I will kill you." He shot arrows in the direction of the voice. The invisible laughed in scorn and said. So the invisible, this is also the antonyms or opposite word, visible, invisible. So in is also a prefix. In is also a prefix. That invisible laughed in scorn. So that invisible voice laughed because the Arjuna ready his arrows to kill that person. That's why the invisible voice laughed and said, your arrows can't touch me. Your arrows can't touch me. Arjuna wanted to destroy this unseen foe. So Arjuna wanted to kill that unseen foe. That's why the unseen foe or invisible voice laughed to Arjuna. But first he had to quench his terrible thirst. So when he ready his arrows to kill that invisible voice, but he was also very thirsty, so he ignored that voice, and so he go to drank the water. He drank water and also fell down dead, because Arjuna also did not heed that voice because of very thirsty. That's why he tried to drink the water, but he can't drink. So he can also fell down like Nakula and Sahadeva. After another anxious, first Nakula go there, bring the water, he didn't return. Sahadeva go to the same, he did not also came back. Then Arjuna go, he was also not came to back. That's why Yudhishthira was anxious. So anxious means worried, because of three brothers hadn't returned. That's why Yudhishthira worried. Anxious, wait, Yudhishthira turned to Bhima. So he was worried, and the remaining one brother is there, that is Bhima. So he turned to Bhima and told him, dear brother, even Arjuna, the great hero, hasn't returned. So Arjuna, he was the great hero, because he had enough strength, enough knowledge in their brothers. That's why he was the hero. So he hasn't returned. Something terrible must have happened to our brothers. There will be danger situation of our brothers. Please find them quickly. So Yudhishthira told to Bhima, as early as possible you search them, because they had an danger. Bhima hurried away without another word. When the Yudhishthira told to Bhima, he can't wait to there, so he go the same way to search his brothers. Like Arjuna, Bhima also did not heed the warning. So Bhima also go to near the pole. He saw their brother. He also heard some voice, but he could also ignore the words. That's why he go to drink the water. So Bhima also did not heed the warning and drank water eagerly, glaring around in defiance. So defiance means refuse. So he also refused that warning, and instantly his great strength, he was the greatest strength in the world. He was very greatest strength, seemed to slip from him like a garment, and he also fell dead among his brothers. So when Bhima came that pole, he was also heard some voice, same voice. He ignored them because of his immense strength. He can try to drink the water, and he was also fell down. puzzled and worried that his brothers had not returned. So Bhima also did not return. So his worry is too much. Then Yudhishthira himself proceeded in the direction of his brothers. So where the four brothers had not returned, so the Yudhishthira went to the same way the four brothers had gone there. So he was also followed the direction had taken. When he came near a pole, saw his brothers lying on the ground. When Yudhishthira came to the near the pole, and there he saw the four brothers had fell down like a dead. So he was shocked. Why did he was shocked? Because his four brothers had fell down near the pole like a dead body. That's why he was shocked. He got into the pool to quench his thirst. So even he was also very thirsty. That's why he go to the pool and drink the water. At once the voice without form warned him. When Yudhishthira tried to drink the water, the same voice he also heard. Your brothers died because they did not heed my words. So that voice told to Yudhishthira also, your brothers died because they did not heed my words. So your brother did not listen my voice. That's why they fell down. Do not follow them. You also not follow your brothers. Answer my questions first and then quench your thirst, because this pool is mine. So the unseen few or invisible voice also gave them the warning of the Yudhishthira. So Yudhishthira knew that. So Yudhishthira understand that the situation. This could be none other than the words of Yaksha. So Yudhishthira recognized the voice. So which voice is? So he recognized that voice is to be Yaksha. So Yaksha is none other than Yama. Yaksha is none other than Yama. And guessed what happened to his brothers. So he was guessed to what happened to their brothers, because they did not ignore the words. That's why they fell down. He saw a possible way of redeeming the situation. So he think that which is the possible way to redeeming the situation. So what is the meaning of word redeem? To make a bad situation to better. So he understand that situation to save their brothers. He said to the bodiless voice, because that no one would saw there, that's why he recognized him. Please ask your questions. So Yudhishthira told the invisible voice, so ask me your questions. The voice put question rapidly one after another, so that invisible voice told the questions one after another. So he rapidly told some questions. So it asked, what makes the sun shine every day? So this is the question of Yaksha told to Yudhishthira. So, what makes the sun shine every day? Yudhishthira replied, the power of God. So, the sun shine every day because of the power of the God. What rescues man in danger? What rescues man in danger? Rescues means save. What rescues man in danger? Yudhishthira quickly answered, courage. So, courage is everything. If we had not courage, we dead like the Pandava brother. So, courage is save the man in danger. What is more nobly sustaining than the earth? So, sustain means supporting gently. So, what is the supporting of the earth? So, Yudhishthira replied, the mother who brings up the children. So, our mother also same as the earth. So, our mother save their children's life. That's why the earth is the sustaining of. What is faster than wind? Mind, Yudhishthira replied rapidly. What befriends a traveler? So he quickly answered, learning. So in every person go to their traveling, he learned something. That's why learning is the befriend of traveler. Who is the friend of one who stays at home? Yudhishthira replied, the wife, because wife and husband together they rescue their children also. That's why the wife. Who accompanies a man in death? Who accompanies man in death? Dharma. So Dharma is the best friend of man to the time of death. That alone accompanies the soul in its solitary journey after death. Which is the biggest vessel? The earth, which contains all within itself the greatest vessel. Because the earth holds everything in the world. That's why the earth is the biggest vessel. What is happiness? So, happiness is the result of good conduct. So, when we do the good works, we will take our enjoy. That's why happiness is the result of good conduct. What is that abounding which man becomes loved by all? So, Yudhishthira replied, pride. For abounding that man will be loved by all. When we prayed, the other members or other friends of our to beloved ourselves. What is the loss which brings joy and not sorrow? Anger. Giving it up, we will no longer be subjected to sorrow. So, when we anger, nobody can come too near of ours. That's why anger is the loss brings to our happiness. What is that by giving up which man becomes wealthy? So, Yudhishthira replied, desire. By getting rid of it, man becomes wealthy. So, what makes one a real Brahmana? It is birth or good conduct or learning. Answer decisively. So, Yaksha told the questions rapidly one after another. The Yudhishthira gave the answer quickly. So he told another question, what makes one real Brahmana? It's birth, good conduct or learning. So Yudhishthira told, birth and learning do not make one a man. So birth and the learning do not make the man to perfect. Good conduct alone does. However, learning a person may be, he will be Brahmana if he is slave to bad habits. So, who gave or who slave their bad habits, that man was a real Brahmana. So, what is the greatest wonder in the world? Every day, men see creatures depart to Yama's abode, and yet those who remain seek to live forever. This verily is the greatest wonder. So, like this, Yaksha told the questions rapidly to Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira also answered all the questions as early as possible. So, student, this is the lesson of this lesson, the enchanted pole. So, remaining part of to continue to our next period. Stop.